Authorities say the gunman is an Army reservist, acting erratically in July, as you heard, while at a training at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, spending 2 weeks at a mental health facility before being released. Colleen Creighton is with the National Gun Violence Prevention organization called Brady. She is the senior director of the End Family Fire program. She joins us now. Colleen, you and I just speaking moments ago saying how it's been a tough couple of days. Another mass shooting in the United States of America. When will this end?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for covering the topic. I'm here in San Francisco, as a matter of fact, and I'm actually at a conference for innovative ways to address gun violence. And unfortunately, we all sat down to dinner last night when we got the news.
It's awful news, and mostly when we hear about this, it's from a suspect who suffers from mental illness. And let's talk a little bit about red flags, yellow flags. Maine has a yellow flag law right now, not a red flag law, but it still shows that he should have been flagged since he was in a mental health facility, correct?
Correct. And that's where, the red flag laws are extreme protective orders. And so coming from the suicidology field, which is how I ended up in the gun violence field, is that everyone is going to suffer at some time in their life. Everyone's going to have a time where they're struggling. And this is where time and access to a lethal means at that time is critical, whether they're intending to take their own life or harm themselves or others. Having that access to a deadly weapon is where we need to spend our time and efforts.
And we know I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, and that's why when you hear red flag laws, what they're doing is, there's a misperception out there that they're just trying to take your guns. That's furthest from the truth. What we're trying to do is save lives, whether it's individual lives or someone else in the community.
Chris Brown, the president of Brady, says America suffers from the same rates of mental illness as other countries, but what makes us different is the access to these guns.
Exactly. So a lot of times there's it's a mental illness issue. That gets thrown around. We've had some folks today that were talking in the media the fact that, isn't it always a military issue? And no, it's not. 28.5% of mass shootings take place with someone with military experience. So that means the majority don't. And this is like Chris said, other countries suffer from the same rates of we're calling it now mental fitness in many cases now too, but it's access to lethal means.
So basically, anyone who has suffered from mental illness, been in a mental health facility, should not have access to guns. This person, this suspect, was a gun enthusiast, apparently having several guns on his multiple acre property.
And having taught too, it looks like from some of the reports coming out that he was teaching others how to handle a weapon. And this is where there's protective measures in those red flag or yellow flag laws, in that it's not one entity making this decision. It's actually in each state. There's 21 states now and the District of Columbia that have these laws on the books. And what it means is, it's in some cases it's law enforcement, mental health clinicians, schools, every other group out there. They can raise a concern, but then it goes before a judge and there's a whole process. So it's not just like on one case by case basis, this determination is made and someone's guns are taken away. No, it takes a while. It's a process to ensure that there's equity and justice as well.
But Colleen, here's the question. You may not be able to answer this because no one seems to be able to answer it. How do we stop this from happening over and over again?
And this is where the community has to take place too, is like, know your neighbors, talk to people. And if you do have a concern, don't be afraid to say something. And you hear all the time, see something, say something. Well, if you have a concern about a neighbor, a friend, a loved one, this is where we need to spend time and effort, is that start bringing that forward. Don't be afraid, to have the conversation with somebody. Don't be afraid to raise the concern further. And actually in Chicago and Illinois, we'll be coming there in March, and we're launching a whole campaign to educate those throughout Illinois about exactly what ERPO, red flag, and all of this means.
Good, because Highland Park was just a couple of years ago on the 4th of July, and we need everything we can get, not only here, but across the country. Colleen Creighton, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you so much.